Alright, back for another hit with the drag car. A lot of stuff has changed. Back at the same location. It's super dirty, so I gotta blow it off and clean it up. But I brought the blower. I have the mat just warming up so it gets my tires hotter quicker. I'm gonna take the tires off. They're fully prepped. These are the Ultra Blues. I believe this is a different tire setup from the last time I was here, so we'll see. So I'll go through all the changes. I obviously got the wing, and then I also did the bracket mounts just to stiffen it up a bit, and then I'll also show there's a whole bunch of stuff that I did just to the car. So to go through it, I did throw it on the weight scale and I balanced every tire. So I got a wheel balancer, balanced it all out. I did the weights. I added weight up front. I added a full strip and, well, 2 full strips. And then I did the balancing with the springs. So I put some spacers in. It was heavier on the left side, so I countered it by adding clips in the springs to balance it out. What I'm going to do this time is unplug the fan, unplug the lights, just to get as much voltage right to the motor as possible, because last time it was cogging. I also switched out to a 3569, whereas before it was a 3769. It helps a little bit with cogging, and I loosened the clutch to get it not to cog so much off the start. I also refreshed the motor, but the motor has a problem. It is cooked. I refreshed the bearings, cleaned it all out. I've literally never done it, never touched it, but it was burnt, and it was burnt bad. From what I would say, it is burnt bad. So I'm not expecting this motor to last super long, so I'll probably switch out to a Hobbywing because I'm not going to get another Traxxas setup, but that'll be once this motor is completely burned out. But like I said, brand new bearings in there, and we'll let these tires just heat up while I'm cleaning the track. That's pretty much all that I've done. Just fully charged battery. Last hit it was running 2.8 seconds, so back to the original fastest, actually the exact, with a little bit more mile an hour. So I'm hoping with these tires, once they're warmed up, like I said, they're fully prepped, but once they're warmed up and good, it should be able to hit something faster today. But I imagine the cogging will also be an issue. But moving to the body, as you've seen before, I did the carbon fiber wing. This adds a lot of weight on the back. I braced it on the wing so there's no more flex, and I also, these are all carbon fiber rods. It just stiffens up the body so it doesn't shake all the time, but that's also helping with just body and aero. So I'll get this cleaned and get it going. It's all set up, simple greened the front tires as well. I also simple greened the track. I'm going to try and start on this rubber. It's not super sticky, but there's a little bit of rubber. Anything that I can do to make the track work in my favor, I'm going to do. I also let the mat kind of heat soak for a little bit, so it warms up the tire faster on my burnouts, so I don't have to put excessive heat in the motor. I also sprayed simple green just to get it a little bit cleaner when I scrub the tires. So I'm going to test track temp. It's 102. It is pretty hot today, but that's a clean spot, so 110. Track is pretty hot. We're going to start, yeah, 130, so that mat is heating up nice. Tires are about 100, and we're going to do kind of take it one hit at a time and see what it does. The tires are super sticky. They are double prepped, so I want it to grip immediately. What I'm looking for is it to go straight with this new balancing. I'll put the balancing up on screen, what it's sitting at. Super heavy in the rear, but the grams are pretty balanced. So we'll just go 100%, see what happens. Holy shit. Oh my. Oh, I lost connection too. Holy shit. Okay. I was not expecting that. It literally about here, there's so much torque that it did like a side wheelie from the torque. It's never done a wheelie, ever. That's pretty crazy. We'll see what it ran. Yeah, so I lost connection to it and I couldn't brake. I couldn't stop it. Fully lost connection. We'll drive it back, but I want to see what this hit because it's never done a power wheelie like that. 49 at 3.2, so that stutter was massive. Very up and down. We'll try and get that cogging out. It's even doing it when it's this low. Once it's going, it's fine, but it's definitely that motor playing a role. It's kind of crazy it did that. I was not expecting that. So we'll take it back, cool it off a bit, and try and make some adjustments, maybe to the clutch. Oh yeah, it's just cogging bad. Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna go full power again. Oh, come on, again. Damn it. Okay, dead straight though, dead straight. Okay, I picked it back up, 3.3, 47. Slower. It's definitely that stutter because it's waking up once it's down track. We'll keep testing it, see what I can make happen. This has me stumped. I don't know what I can do to eliminate more of that stutter as it's coming off. The gear mesh is maybe a little bit tight right now. It's not terrible. Actually, it's pretty tight. I'll do one more hit, then let it cool off, and maybe I'll adjust this. I might even throw the 37 back on, honestly. Feels like I can get a lot more top end of that 37. Drag, start, let's go. Okay, and again, hopefully not in the grass. Maybe I'm gonna do light throttle and then really hit it. Oh, actually, here we go. I don't have brake. I don't have anything. Oh man, I don't usually run anymore. I used to run as a kid all the time. I'm exhausted. I don't run. Okay, all I did there, I adjusted the throttle trim a little bit up so like it wants to go, and we'll see what it did. I'm so out of breath. 3 seconds. So that was better. I bet you if we had that 37, it would have went faster. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna replace it, put the 37 on, and we'll see what happens. It kind of looks like the left tire there has a little bit of a wobble. I hope nothing happened. That wobble? What the hell happened? I'll have to look into that. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We'll get it back. I'm going to test the temperature right now real quick. See what it's got in it. 125. 130. Yeah, so we'll get it back, change to that 37 again, do that throttle trim adjustment. Hopefully we can hit it out the back with more speed. But I'm gonna let this thing cool down because as you've seen, the motor not doing too hot. All right, I switched over to the 37. Getting that 35 off was awful. There was Loctite that spilled in onto the shaft, so that took a while. The motor is cooled down, battery staying a little bit warm. I kind of kept it in the sun. I'm gonna let these tires warm up on a big burnout, and then we'll see what that 37 does. Again, with that throttle adjustment tuned all the way up. All right, let's see what it's got. Let's do a nice There we go. Nice. See what this will do. So again, just to where it wants to go. If you can hear it, it wants to go. We'll see if that'll do anything. Drag start, here we go again, max. Let's see. No, ah, God. Okay, it looked faster. All right, got it out of the dirt. 2.9, there we go. At 48, but that speed curve is beautiful. It's kind of what I want to see. There is some stuttering in there. Ideally, you want it to be clean, but acceleration is nice and hard off the line. Might tighten up that clutch just a little bit on the next hit. All right, let's get this turned over. Get a little bit tighter on the clutch. It does feel pretty tight already. Go about, you know, the tires can handle it. I'm gonna go, that's about a 3/4 to a full turn. Again, throttle trim. I'm gonna go quite hot on that. Drag, start, and we'll see what it does. Okay, see what it did. I don't think that was much faster, if anything, to be honest. Yeah, 3.3. Just that stutter off the start was awful. You know, I'm gonna loosen that clutch off because it seems it's just the motor doesn't have enough power to push through that clutch. So we're gonna loosen it off. I would love to essentially eliminate the clutch and tighten it all the way and see what happens, but it's just the motor. The motor won't do it, so there's no sense in doing it. The motor isn't gonna push that power. So we'll do it again. Get it hot. And drag, start. Here we go, one last time. Okay, that was awful. Wanted nothing to do with it on that. Nothing to do with it. We'll go again. And there we go, there we go. Oh my God, I saved that. It was about to just dive right into the grass and I saved it. Everything is going, oh, nice and straight now. Now with this 37, it wants to cog a lot more, unfortunately. 3.1. Okay, I have a new plan. I'm switching back to the 35 tooth. I think the 37 is just causing too much from the motor, asking too much. And the 35 is what I hit that 2.9. I'm gonna switch back, I'm gonna tire prep, leave the tires in the sun, get them boiling hot, and then do it again, see what happens. But I'm gonna turn up the throttle like as much as it'll go before it hits, and just give it 100% power. Now the battery is dying. I haven't charged it once. I don't have, well, I have the setup to charge it, but I didn't bring a charger in. This battery isn't anything crazy, but yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Back to the 35, see what happens. All right, we'll do another lick, get these tires nice and hot. They are prepped. Super sticky. Super sticky. We'll see. I'm almost thinking that 2469 combo might work better because I know I have the traction now to get it good, and it's going to be easier on the motor. So I'll do 1 or 2 hits with this. If it goes into the 2s, I'll mess with it. If it doesn't, I'm going to hit that 24. Let's see what it does. Okay, dead straight every single run now, which is super nice. That weight balance really did wonders. I don't think that was super fast. 3.2. I just hope it does something cool, please. Drag start, see what it does. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 3.4, 46 mile. Faster than what I thought. Do it again, hopefully it just hits? No. Back down, see what it does. Cogging and the up front, or the Outback, is not very fast. You can try and tune the clutch a bit. I don't really know if that's gonna do much to it, but I'll try it. Okay, here's my plan. I am loosening the clutch off heavily so it spins the motor freely, and then when it wants to hit the power, it'll hit the power. So I'm gonna basically go like almost all the way out and dial it in from there. Like I said, this battery is about to die though. Yeah, doesn't have enough power. So we'll dial it in, try not to burn out the clutch doing this. Just enough to hit a burnout, but this clutch is hot right now. Okay, we'll see. Drag start, we'll turn the throttle up again. That is just smoking the clutch. So I gotta tighten it more. Oh, that's nice. I just hit something. There's glass all over it. That's nice. Thanks to everyone. Tighten it up again so it has something to work with. I'll try that. I'm curious what the temperature is right now. It's in the 120. Okay. Oh, it's hot. Okay, drag start. Here we go. Okay, that worked. I could have tightened it a little bit more. It's probably got one more hit in it today, and that's it. I'll tighten it a touch more, check the temperature. If it's probably at 140. But this is gonna be the last hit. Let's see what this temp is. 128. Okay, yeah, it's got one more in it. 3.4, kind of expected that. Here we go. Get it hot and I think 2.9 is what it's hitting today. Doesn't want to do it. Okay, we'll see. 3.2. It's not doing it today. No way it's doing it. Let's see. Yeah, it's done. It's hot. It's done. Anyways, guys, 2.9 is what it's hitting today. Thank you for watching. The car still looks good, so that's a plus. But the motor's hot. The motor's burnt out. I'm gonna switch some bearings to Fast Eddie because I have them. Just kind of replace as much as I can. But it's running straight, which is a huge plus. And we'll get there. The speed will get there, but I have a feeling it's either a battery or a motor or both is going to have to happen. Also, like I said in the previous videos, the receiver is just cutting. So receiver, get some tuning, bigger motor. This thing will go fast, but right now this burnt out motor is really pushing itself. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you know what's going on, leave a comment, share it to people who know, put it in some groups, everything. But make sure you're subscribed, because this car is not done. The X-Max is back, the infraction is coming back. It's all lining up to be lots of videos. I have a couple of videos in the works right now, so thanks for watching, guys.